Okay, let's continue. Um, Now let's make another rectangle standing up, and this time we're going to make it a 3 feet by 6 feet. So I'm going to click on the rectangle, and I'm going to select this corner here. Okay. All right. So let's look at more of the sky before selecting that corner. Make sure that it is the green axis. If it doesn't turn green, then you hover out and then you press your shift key, hold down your shift key so it stays green even when you touch a corner. Okay? So if you don't set the shift key, this might get confused, or you might not see the green box for a rectangle. If so, go onto the sky and you should see a green icon, and then hold down your shift key and then click on this corner here, and then drag and then release your shift, and then type in the distance or the measurement 3 feet comma 6 feet. Press enter. Okay. Now if you want it to be different, 3 feet by 6 feet standing up, then you simply again hold your shift key, undo, and then you must see most of the sky here. So and wait until you see that green. Hold in the shift key, and then sometimes it'll go purple. That means it detects that you wanted to draw something on that surface. You can also do that. If there's already a surface that you wanted to draw on, simply point to that surface and then press your shift key, and it will always copy the orientation of the surface. We can click now here and then drag your mouse. Oh, it didn't. Shift key and then click here, drag your mouse, and then we're going to make a 3 feet by 6 feet, but we want 6 feet to go up. So let's do the 6 feet first, comma, and then 3 feet next. There you go. Now, because this object is touching another object, this object might integrate with this other object unless this object is a group. So because this object, we group them, then we can separate this object by double clicking this object and then selecting your move, and then we can just move it, and we're going to move it like 3 feet to the right, so 3 feet. But if this was not a block or a group, then you can't move them separately. They will just, when they touch each other and it's not a block, then they will integrate and you can't move them separately. Okay, we're going to push again or pull it 6 inches towards the back. So push, and then type in 6 inches, 6, and then quotation, and then press enter. Okay, and then we're going to convert that into a block again. So select, right click, and then make a group. And then this time we are going to make another hole again here. Okay, but we want to locate the center of this hole, so we're going to draw a line, and we're not going to draw it inside the block, we're going to draw it outside of the block. Okay, so it doesn't integrate with our block. And then now, because we draw a diagonal, then there is now a midpoint for this one, and we can use that to make circular holes using that midpoint. Okay, however, because this circle is being made outside the block, then when you push and pull it, it won't really work. Okay, it won't really work because it's outside of the block. Okay, so before you made the circle, you can draw the line outside the block to establish a midpoint, but when you're ready to draw the circle, you double click the block, and then you draw the circle, and then point to the middle, and then drag your mouse. And let's now put in a definite size for the circle. We're going to put in 12 inches. 12 quotation, and then press enter. Okay. Now, we can now push this thing, and then make sure you touch the bottom, the back corner, and then click. So now you have a hole exactly in the middle. Okay. And then you can right click and close the group, and then simply erase the line that you used to establish the midpoint. Okay, go ahead and try that.